Even with a stretch of warmer weather, we all know it won't be long until we're turning up the heat to keep warm this winter. And it's a reminder we hear time and time again, the importance of carbon monoxide detectors for any home with a heating system that burns fuel.
And tonight we're hearing from one Blanchardville couple as they share their story, hoping to make sure no one goes through what they did because of something they say they simply overlooked, and why they say America's pastime saved their lives.
If you want to talk sports,
Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig.
Try to keep up with Larry Sifstestedt.
Didn't do much else but baseball.
Just ask his wife, Ann.
We were married in November '49.
For their honeymoon,
I ended up with a football game and a boxing match.
68 years of marriage later, Ann and America's pastime still have his heart.
Story of his life is sports. He loves sports.
And for Larry, no team compares to the Yankees.
Like Joe DiMaggio, Phil Rizzuto, and Whitey Ford.
For almost half a century, these two have been calling County Road F in Lafayette County home.
It was kind of family-oriented built. I helped shingle, and we love the house. We'd hate to move.
It's hard to think this is the place where their story almost ended. The night was October 21st, 1998.
Then I went to bed about 8 o'clock because I told him, I said, I don't feel well. I really need to go to bed. And I got sicker and sicker. And I fell against the closet door. And I lost control, and I just fell back on the bed, I guess.
Pretty soon, Larry started to feel sick too, but stayed up to watch the most important game of the year.
Fittingly with a throw, and the Yankees have done it again. They are the world champions of baseball.
And about the time the Yankees were celebrating,
So I remember laying down right here, hoping to get better, to go and tell Ann how bad I was. And when I do get up there, I find out that she's in almost worse shape.
Larry hadn't been up watching the baseball game.
This is Marty Doran.
Either one of them would have made it. There's no possible way they would have made it till the next morning.
He's their son-in-law.
The levels were that high.
But back then,
So it's pretty scary.
was Blanchardville fire chief and the first person Larry called.
And I asked if, what went on during the day, and they said they had work done to the gas water heater. So I said, hang up, call 911, and we'll be right up.
Because of a faulty installation, carbon monoxide was filling their home. When Blanchardville and Argyle crews got there, both were rushed to the hospital. Now, almost 20 years after the Sifstesteds were poisoned by carbon monoxide, the Wisconsin Environmental Public Health Tracking Program says carbon monoxide sends about 500 people to the emergency room every year. So we're checking in with Blanchardville and Argyle Fire about what they say is a simple fix to a life or death situation.
There should be at least one on every level of your house.
Steve Pilling and Andy Chenis say it is crucial. Others hear this message about the silent killer.
One of the easiest and cheapest investments you'll make is something that will possibly save your life.
It's life or death. You don't want to die because you didn't buy a $20 appliance to put in your house.
Something the Sifstesteds say they now know too well.
Well, we're here. Thank God.
And thank the Yankees.
Thank goodness that I was up watching that instead of being in bed going to bed with Ann. So I credit the Yankees with saving our lives, and here it is, 19 years later. Thank you.
Thank God he's a sports fan.
So Larry and Ann did not have carbon monoxide detectors in their home when this happened to them, but they say almost immediately they installed 3 afterwards.
What an incredible story. What an incredible couple. And Megan, in some homes there may not be carbon monoxide detectors. So what's the law like right now in our state?
So in Wisconsin, all residential structures are required by law to have working carbon monoxide detectors. So that includes single-family homes, duplexes, apartments. And Sun Prairie Fire Department has a lot of information on its website. If you want to learn more, that link is already posted on NBC15.com.
Such important information as we head into those heating months. Thanks so much, Megan Reisted, for that.